Hello everyone. Welcome back to CodeAdmirer. In today's session, we'll explore microservices-related interview questions on best practices and design patterns and advanced concepts and challenges-related topics. If you have a specific topic related to interview questions that you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments. Let's get started. 8190. Best practices and design patterns. 81. What is the circuit breaker design pattern? A pattern that prevents a service from making requests to a failing service for a certain period, allowing system stability by stopping rapid retries. 82. What is the strangler fig pattern? An approach to gradually replace legacy systems with new microservices by routing parts of the traffic to new services while keeping the old system in place. 83. How do you manage cross-cutting concerns in microservices? Using middleware in frameworks like ASP.NET Core to handle concerns like logging, authentication, and error handling in a centralized manner. 84. What is API gateway? An API gateway is a server that acts as a single entry point for clients to access multiple backend services, handling request routing, composition, and protocol translation. 85. What is eventual consistency? A consistency model used in distributed systems where updates are not immediately visible across all nodes, but eventually all nodes will converge to a consistent state. 86. Describe service decomposition in microservices architecture. The process of breaking down a monolithic application into smaller, manageable services based on business capabilities or domains. 87. What are domain-driven design principles? A set of concepts focused on modeling software based on the business domain, prioritizing collaboration between technical and domain experts. 88. What is the saga pattern? A design pattern for managing distributed transactions, where each transaction is broken down into smaller local transactions coordinated by a saga coordinator. 89. How do you ensure idempotency in microservices? By designing operations that can be repeated without changing the outcome, often by using unique request identifiers or ensuring that state changes are consistent. 90. What is feature toggle? A technique to enable or disable features in an application dynamically, allowing for safer deployments and testing new functionality without affecting all users. 91,100. Advanced concepts and challenges. 91. What challenges do you face when managing microservices? Challenges include service communication, data consistency, deployment complexity, monitoring, and managing configuration across multiple services. 92. How do you handle service discovery in a cloud-native environment? By utilizing cloud-native tools like AWS Cloud Map or Azure Service Fabric, which provide built-in service discovery features for managing microservices. 93. What is a sidecar pattern in microservices? A design pattern where a helper service, the sidecar, runs alongside the main service to support it with functionalities like logging, monitoring, or service discovery. 94. How do you implement API security in microservices? By enforcing authentication and authorization, using HTTPS, validating inputs, and employing API gateway functionalities to secure endpoints. 95. What is the purpose of an API contract? An API contract defines the expected interface, including request and response formats, helping teams to align on integration before implementation. 96. How do you handle stateful services in a microservices architecture? By using external state management solutions, e.g., databases, distributed caches, instead of relying on the services themselves to manage state. 97. What strategies can be used to optimize microservice communication? Implementing asynchronous messaging, batching requests, using gRPC for efficient RPC calls, and minimizing network calls with edge caching. 98. How can you ensure backward compatibility in APIs? By following semantic versioning, maintaining older versions, and using feature flags to control access to new functionalities without breaking existing clients. 99. What is the repository pattern, and how does it apply to microservices? The repository pattern abstracts data access, managing data retrieval and storage, which is particularly useful in microservices for maintaining a clean architecture. 100. How can automated testing be effectively implemented in microservices? By utilizing unit, integration, and end-to-end testing strategies, along with CI/CD pipelines that run tests automatically for each service before deployment. If you enjoy the content and find it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot and will help us create more informative and exciting content for you.